All right, we live. Casual Boxing Talk, episode 13. Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan.
Zaya Brooks Multimedia on the ropes boxing.
So what's good, cuz? What's going on in the boxing world, man?
Well, had a chance to, chop it up with the good Lamont Roach Jr. getting ready for his fight against the face of boxing, Javante Tank Davis. So, looking forward to the people hearing it, man. Had a little issue, man, with the audio situation, so I'm working on that now.
Well, yeah, don't forget to send me that, man. I could clean that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you're
for
going to clean
real.
it up for me. Yeah, I'm just downloading it to my phone now, man, so I can send it over to you to finish cleaning up. So I do got some sound. I do got a little sound, man. But yeah, the mic I had hooked up to him, it went out.
Hey, yo, like me being from the city and everything, I'm surprised I didn't know who Lamont Roach was. So I went and looked him up. And Slim could fight. He ain't got no real power, but he can fight. That left hook is vicious.
I
His
told you he could
pinpoint is
box, man.
fast. Yeah. He don't stand a chance against Tank. He getting knocked slam out. He don't got enough
I
power to
don't,
keep Tank off him.
I don't know, man. I go a different route on that, man. I don't see that knockout.
Time out. You got Lamont Roach over Javante
No,
Tank
I didn't.
Davis?
No.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I'm not, because I'm real tight with both, man. I don't been behind the scenes with both, so I'm not even picking who I want to win. I just want to, like I put on my post, man, may the best man win. Because I've been, I know,
Oh, that's some bullshit.
hey, man,
That's some sellout
you can
shit right
run,
there,
it
bruh.
how you want to run it.
Fuck that. That's some sellout shit, man.
Hey, man,
Niggas want
call it
your
what you want.
unbiased opinion, man. Your
Call it.
unbiased opinion. I can't call it on Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Nigga, bring the raid, nigga. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Bring the raid, bruh.
Fight of the year candidate. Remember I said that.
Beat down of the year candidate, more like it, bruh. Ain't no way in
Fight
hell.
of the year candidate. I'm trying to tell you, Slim.
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
You
Yo,
gotta
salute,
remember,
salute,
they
salute
had
to all the visitors.
number one, they have history, man. Been knowing each other since they was kids, man. Number two, he ain't scared of Tank. Number three, this probably gonna be his best opponent to date. Facts.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on the record and say I disagree. And not only that, that's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard this year in boxing. It's completely ridiculous. It's no way. If Lamont Roach puts up a good fight against Tank Davis, because Tank Davis made it a good fight. Means because Youngin obviously can't hurt him. So we're gonna let him get off. Let's put on a show. I'm not gonna knock you out until 11.
All right, time out. When you was watching that, what did you learn about Lamont Roach? I want you to tell the people what you learned.
He got a left hook.
And he
He
can
got
box,
good
right? And he
footwork.
can
Yeah, he
box,
can
right?
box. He can
He can
box.
box,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Nope, not enough power to keep Tank honest and like off you. When Tank wants to end it and starts cutting off the ring and walking them down, it's a wrap.
Would you say he a better boxer than Frank Martin? Yes or no?
I can't call that. I'd like to
Why
see them
not?
fight. I like to see
Frank,
them fight
man,
at
hell,
35.
man, Slim. You
I
know
like
he a better boxer than Frank Martin, man. Come on, man. Why you gonna do Slim like that, man? Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Martin started with
I can't call it, man.
15,
That
15
right
to
there is a
17.
fight. That right there is a fight. I'll be like, I can't call it. That fight right there. I can't call
What
that one.
fight?
Frank Martin and Lamont Roach Jr. I can't call it. I can't, but I would never say that about Lamont Roach and Tank. I can call that one. That depends on when Tank is ready to knock his ass out. What round do you want to go out in? See, what I'm looking for, I want to see is Lamont Roach Jr. going to be like shy and shit and try to make it a non-trash talking fight promotion. If he does that, then let's know that
They
Tank gonna
already
take it easy
started.
on him.
I asked him about that yesterday. I said,
Tank gonna
him and
take it
Tank
easy
already
on him.
got words already. Already had words already. Because
Tank
I
told him
asked
to
him, I
watch
said,
your mouth.
I asked him, was that
Tank
some
said, watch your mouth. Tank said, watch your mouth. So that's telling me that's a bigger insult.
Nah,
If Tank
nah, nah.
already
That
out here
tell me
saying,
because
watch your
remember,
mouth, and he
do you
watched his
remember the
mouth,
comeback? Did you see the comeback?
he called him Measy.
Yeah, basically saying Slim, don't try to play me like you playing the other one, Slim. I'm from DC. I've been knowing you for what your whole life, Slim. Don't do that. I ain't one of the ones. That's what you trying to tell him.
Oh, that's what he trying to tell him. They about to fight. Why don't he just tell him? I don't
That's
want
what
to
he
see
said,
this nigga.
bruh.
Nah, bruh. He's talking
You're
to
not paying
Cole.
attention.
He
Did
was
I not
talking to
just say? I
Cole.
said he said that in an interview with me on yesterday. I
He
can't
was
wait till that
talking to
shit comes out.
Cole. Yo, this nigga, yo, if this nigga walk around afraid to talk shit, that's gonna let me know that he trying to get carried into the late rounds. But if he talking
Why?
shit,
Why you say he's scared to talk shit? What you want him to say?
I want him to talk. I mean, like, I don't mean fight how you
No, what
fight,
for
right?
real? What you
No,
want him
fight
to
how
say?
you fight. Fight how you fight, right? But at the same time, you
What
telling
do
me
you
they
want
friend.
Lamont to say? So you want him
Listen,
to go
listen to what I'm
completely?
telling you though.
Nah,
Listen
nah.
to what I'm
Time
telling you
about.
though, right?
You
No,
want him
no.
to go
You said
completely
they
out of character
friends.
and
You
doing
said they
something that he
friends.
don't do.
You said they friends. They known each other all these years. They cool like that. Oh, okay, cool, all good. But they about to fight, right? And don't nobody know who Lamont Roach is, right? So if Lamont Roach can approach this press conference talking clean, good shit, and then put on an entertaining fight, his value goes through the roof. But if he walks in timid and bashful and shit, you know what I'm saying? And not really wanting to talk shit in his press conference to sell the fight, because right now Tank the only one selling the fight just by being Tank. So if Tank tell him to watch his mouth and he watches his mouth, I'm gonna be like, oh, Youngin, what you doing? Don't watch your mouth. Talk that shit. Talk that
Man,
shit. Y'all gotta fight anyway. You
see,
gotta
I
fight
understand.
anyway.
See, I understand how you feel like that, but you know Slim from the area, man. He not scared, man. He not. I asked him about that. I said, man, you ain't gonna let Tank punk you, right? I asked him specifically. I said, man, you see how he pushed uh Cruz? You see how he pushed Rowley? You see how he was in the face of Ryan? See how he was in the face of Bernard Hopkins? I asked him. He said Tank ain't gonna do that to him.
Tank ain't gonna do that to you. Why? Cause y'all friends, or
Nah,
because
he
what?
just
Why?
no.
Why? Why?
He don't.
Why ain't Tank
You
gonna do
gotta see
that
the
to him?
interview. I'm talking too much on that interview right now. You gotta stay
No, no,
tuned.
no.
See
I
the
want to
interview.
know. So no. We live on the podcast. You had a recent interview. We gonna see it. But
Yesterday.
why ain't Tank gonna talk that thing? I want to know. Inquire, yo, I'm an inquiring mind, and I want to know why Tank ain't gonna do all that to him. Is it
Cause
because
they
they
bring.
friends?
Nah, no, not because they friends.
So if
Again,
if he not gonna do that to him because they friends, then he not gonna do that to him. Why? Because he's scared. Lamont Roach gonna slap him. He's scared Lamont Roach gonna slap the shit out of him.
it ain't gonna be
Tank.
one of them type of energy fights, man. It's gonna be a regular ass fight unless somebody go to the extremes and bring it. Again, fight of the year candidate. Remember, I said this. I don't want to hear no other YouTube be talking about, I thought this was going to be a good fight. Nah, that niggas been saying Slim going to get whitewashed. I even told him, I said, man, they saying you going to get whitewashed, you going to get slept.
Yeah, he
Slim,
gonna get
they saying
slept.
you have no chance.
He got no chance. He's gonna get slept. He's gonna get whitewashed.
I
That's
said, man,
if
I told him, man, straight up, man, this your chance, man, to make history, Slim. You about to,
unless unless he don't talk no shit, and then Tank will carry him into the late rounds. But he gonna have to watch his mouth, according to Tank, right?
did he watch his mouth?
Kind of, sorta. He was
No, he
watching his mouth.
didn't. No,
Yeah,
he
he did.
didn't.
Kind of,
Matter of
sorta.
fact, I'm trying to, again, wait till the interview come out. Wait
Kind
till
of,
this.
sorta. Kind of, sorta. Like, nah, I'm happy. Like, young about to get put on the spotlight. This is what's up. He need niggas talking shit like this. You know what I'm saying? He need to be talking shit like this. Whole world watching. Whole
Nah,
world watching.
when they ain't your character, Slim, you don't do that, man, because that's how you become a meme like Devin Haney. Remember I said that.
Wow. Okay. Devin didn't lose that fight because he was out of
I'ma
character.
kill him. I'ma kill him. Remember that? And what happened, Slim?
He didn't prepare properly for the fight. He didn't have the right game plan. Devin Haney didn't get knocked out, bro.
He damn yeah. Hey, you said it yourself. How long the referee take? 30 seconds? Man,
He should
don't play that game with me, Slim. You
no
already
no
said the ref
no
took
no no
30
no
seconds.
no. You said Devin Haney went to sleep. You was just here saying Devin Haney didn't go to sleep. The fight should have been stopped in the
No,
seventh round.
shit, nigga,
Yeah, the
he was
fight
sleep
should have
on
been
his feet.
stopped in the seventh
Was he
round.
sleep on his feet?
He
Was
had
he sleep
spaghetti
on his feet?
legs. He had spaghetti legs in the seventh round. The fight
Bruh,
should have been stopped.
anybody else, that fight would have been stopped.
Yeah, the
You
fight should have
know
been
it.
stopped. The fight should have been. I'm the first to admit it. The fight should have been stopped. 7th
So
round. I know the round.
again, so you making my point.
No, no. You
You making
said
my point, Slim.
no.
You
You
making my
said
point, Slim.
no, no, no. You said talking out of character. He was fighting out of. He didn't have the right game plan. His game plan sucked.
No, his overall suck, man. Game plan going into it, talking the trash. It didn't
That
go
up,
well.
that was a part of it. True. That was a part of it. True. But at the same time, the reason he got his ass kicked is because the game plan sucked. The game plan was trash. Like Floyd even said it. Floyd said he got caught because he was throwing the hook with his chin up and on the line.
So
Devin
you
Haney
saying
don't fight like that.
so you saying his fundamentals suck.
It was when Floyd said it.
You
He
said
got
you
caught.
said it. His
Yeah.
fundamentals suck.
No, the game plan sucked altogether.
His basic fundamentals, Andre Ward said, hold the phone. I mean, Tim Bradley, hold the phone.
Yes.
Basic fundamentals.
Yes. Yes. So I'm blaming his training. Not the shit talk. I'm blaming his training. His training sucked.
I blame it all. I blame it all.
No, and see, like, okay, so what I'm all right, so I'm gonna show you. It's actually in reverse, right? When it comes to Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, right? It's in reverse. The out of character shit in the press conferences was a result of the cockiness going into the fight in training camp. Because he's in camp. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting the bag, he's doing strength training, he's on the mix. Bill says he got a brilliant
Who you
idea
talking
to beat
about?
Ryan.
You talking about Devin? You talking about Devin?
Devin, yes, Devin.
You said hitting the bag in the midst.
No, doing all his training, he had false confidence in his game plan, which gave him that ego in the press conferences.
Where he do his training at?
I don't know where to do his training at.
I'm asking you.
What they got to do with what I'm talking about?
Because you saying he ain't trained properly. Where he trained at?
No, who he trained with. That's the real question.
Because we already know who he trained with.
That's the only question that's relevant. Who did he train? Who had him like this with all this false confidence and a horrible game plan?
Hey man, I thought that was some. What about the facility?
What do you mean? What about the facility? Who booked the facility? It all goes into that. Feel me? But yeah, so yeah. But yo, but let's get back, man. I want to get back to Lamont Roach, man, and Tank Davis. Cause I
Let's
want
get
to see
back.
this
Get
fight,
back. Come
man.
on. Bring it.
Let's spin the car around. We're gonna spin the block on this, right? Lamont Roach and Tank Davis, man. Like what I'm calling cherry pick. I'm calling cherry pick, and Tank is my man's. Real talk. But I'm calling cherry pick, and he cherry picking because nobody was gonna fight him. True. You know what I'm saying? But let's
I'm gonna
keep
let
it
you finish
100.
your take. I'm gonna let you finish your take, and then
Lamont
I'll jump in.
Lamont Roach is a definite cherry pick. Is he
Go
a
ahead.
good fighter at 130? Yes. Yes, he's a good fighter at 130. Yes. Does he got skills? Yes. Does he have the power to stop Tank? No. Does he got the skills to outbox Tank? No. No.
Your
And
opinion.
yo, he weighs lighter than Tank. He's less weight, right?
And
He
see,
has
that's what
more.
people. That's what
He
people get it
doesn't have the
confused.
power.
That's the first. That's the first mess up you just did. That's the first mess up.
All right,
He
let
actually
me
not
tell you.
smaller than. He's actually not smaller than Tank.
He fights in a lighter weight class.
He just fights in a lighter
He
weight
fights in a
class.
lighter weight class.
And like he
Okay.
said, the same thing. Tank can actually come to 30, man. Last fight he was at 32, man. So they
How,
basically the same thing, man.
how many
He's not
knockouts
coming in
does he have?
hungry. He ain't looking like a skeleton at the
How,
weigh-in.
how many knockouts does he have?
He's a boxer, man.
How many
He's not a
knockouts?
knockout artist.
How many knockouts? That's your man's, right? How many
10.
knockouts
He
he got?
has 10,
How many fights?
20,
50%.
50%.
Okay, so like I said, he fights in a lighter weight class. He doesn't have the power to keep Tank off of him. His boxing skills matched up to Tank's, right? Considering that Tank has one of the best chins
Hold
in
up.
boxing.
Is his skills better than Frank Martin? Yes or no?
Styles make fights.
No. Answer the question. Is he a better boxer than Frank Martin?
If you're telling me, like, all right,
Is
if
Lamont Roach a better
I
boxer
watch
than Frank Martin?
I
Yes, he
watched
is.
I
Yes,
watched
he is.
Lamont Roach. No, I watched Lamont Roach. I watched him his fights in the past, right? I've assessed his skills. I assessed that he's nice, right? Young and can box. But I've also seen that he doesn't have the power. So at 135, him versus Frank Martin, I can't call it. And that's only because I'm from DC too,
Why
like
are you
him.
talking Frank? We talking him and Tank. I said,
No,
is
you
he a
said
better?
Frank Martin.
Yeah, I just said specifically, he's a better boxer than Frank Martin. Yes, and we saw what happened in
You got
that
him beating
fight.
Frank Martin at 35?
Say what?
You have Lamont Roach Jr. beating Frank Martin at 135.
Yeah, man, because that skeleton that we saw, he can't even make 35, dog. He looked like he was about to die at 35, man. He need to be at 40, man. Yeah, I got Lamont. I got
My my
Lamont
my
against
answer
Frank
my
Martin.
answer would be no. My answer would be no. I got
That nigga
Frank
would be
taking him at
hungry
35.
again. He would be hungry again, man.
I got Frank beating him at 35.
Nah.
But that's early, right? The bets might go and I might say it's a 50-50 fight. But I will never say Roach
Again,
got the
remember what I
advantage.
said, fight of the year candidate, this fight.
Remember what I said. The only way this is fight of the year if he don't talk no shit like Tank said, and Tank carries him into the late rounds. Because he can't hurt him. And they friends, all right, get yours off. Get off that 126. Boom, 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 right? Get yours off, right? Now it's my turn. Bam. All right, now. For my record now, like, does Tank want to put him to sleep or does Tank want to take it to the cards? I say Tank could put him to sleep, bro.
Okay.
That's my prediction on that.
That's your prediction. Again, best
That's
man
my
win for me.
prediction.
I'm not calling it. I'm too cool with both parties, man. Again, I'm too cool.
Yo, salute to Body
I'm
Work.
not even going to that fight. Matter of fact, I'm not even
Salute to
going to that fight.
Nicole.
I'm gonna watch that fight. Matter of fact, we talked about that, Slim, right? I said, why that fight ain't in the DMV? That fight could have been in the DMV. You know that fight could have been in the DMV, right?
Salute to Eris. I mean, the fight should have been in the DMV, right?
You damn right it should have been in the DMV. Why
Yeah.
Houston?
Yo, I mean, why Houston? I guess they see better money opportunities down there. I have no. Don't ask
Nah,
me why.
it'd be less. It's less likely of you know, the crowd would have been a lot different if it was in our area, man. You know that. Only thing you
I
don't get in
know,
Houston, only thing you don't get in Houston is Tank fans at that fight, Slim. That's it. Ain't nobody traveling that far except for Tank fans, man. Right before Christmas, I'm just being honest.
but
December
yo,
14th, 2 weeks before Christmas. Who traveling there, man? Only the Tank fans gonna be filling that arena, man. If you had it here at home, December 21st, you had a better chance of closer to a 50-50 crowd, man, to be honest with you.
so my thing, right? This fight, I'm calling it a cherry pick out of necessity, right? I love the fact that you got these brothers like getting paid together, all brilliant, right? But now, me as the
Can we go back?
filmmaker,
Hold on,
me as
time
the
out.
filmmaker and a casual boxing fan, let me see this right now, man. Me as a filmmaker and a casual boxing fan, I want to see them sell this motherfucking fight. I don't want to see no friendly ass gentleman shit up until the fight. Make this shit a movie, nigga. Talk that shit. Get personal. Sell this fucking fight. And then, right?
You ain't
Because
gotta
it's
do
an
all that.
obvious
Tank
cherry
fights
pick.
sell regardless. Slim, that's the thing about a tank fight. You
It's
ain't
a
gotta do all
cherry
them
pick,
antics,
bro.
man. You ain't gotta do all that. People buy tank fight regardless.
Tank be
You
doing
know
that
that.
shit. Tank does that shit though.
And again, I asked him that. He not gonna let Tank do that to him. I asked him specifically about that.
How is he not gonna let Tank do that when they gotta fight anyway? Tank gonna do whatever
Exactly.
the fuck he wanna do.
Then you bring it right back to him, Slim. He from the area. He ain't gonna let, man. He cannot come back to the area and let Tank punk him like that, man. You already know that.
Thank you. They gotta sell the fight. You agreeing with me?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's gonna take something to push him like that. He not gonna be out there wolfing that Tank. That ain't him. But if you bring it to him, he gonna bring it back.
Man, I want Tank to come at him like he came at Frank Martin, man.
Gonna be
I'm
a
gonna
little
break
different,
all
man,
this
because
up. I'm gonna break
Lamont ain't
all
gonna be
this up.
hungry. Lamont ain't stop. You remember how Frank looked? He
It
was
don't
on this
matter.
deathbed. Slim, he was on this deathbed.
I'm talking about selling the fight.
They gonna sell that fight, though.
It's gonna sell just because Tank is fighting,
Yeah.
right?
You called
Yeah.
it a cherry pick. I want to go back and correct that because like me and Lamont talked about it, right? He realistic on that. He wasn't the first option, second option, third option, fourth option, fifth option, or maybe even the sixth option. But it's the matter of the fact is that those names that was ahead that he tried to Shakur, Loma,
Duck, two
Duck
ducks.
Goose.
Yeah.
What you supposed to do?
I'm not. I'm just saying. So okay. So
Let
you
me tell
saying
you why
so
you
you
want me to
saying
tell
it's
you?
not a cherry pick? You saying
Now,
nobody else will fight him?
yes, and you know what else? You know why this fight was easy to make? Lamont is independent.
Yeah.
He's not signed to no promotional company, so it was very easy to make this fight. See, Lamont bets on himself. His last fight, he put on that card himself his dad put on that card. No excuse. Promotions and Pro Box. They like in collaboration and did that.
I
So
love
it's
all that.
easy.
I love
It's
all that.
easy. It's easy for him to make. It was easy for him to make that fight. So people saying that Tank saying he cherry picking. That's kind of false, to be honest with you.
Okay,
He had no
you
options.
make a
He
good
already
counter
had the date.
argument.
He had the date. He couldn't. It was no other options, man.
You make a
With
good
time
counter
running that close,
argument.
a lot of people was talking about Tio, right? Tio is in a legal lawsuit right now with Top Rank. There's no way he would have gotten to negotiations with Tank and made that fight in time, man. Again, people just be saying stuff just to be saying stuff, not realizing the behind the scenes. See, I always go back to Coach Calvin to really school me on the behind the scenes. That's why this fight was such easy to make. Cool, right down the road. He ain't with a promotional company, and he getting good money. Is it life changing money? Stay tuned for the answer to that.
Okay, so that this is good, like black business, two brothers collaborating to do business together and get a bag. I agree. My thing is this, right? Now sell that motherfucker. Put on a show. Give us a show. And like my worry is because Tank is the lead, right? I like when Tank flips on that switch at the press conference and just starts going at niggas. I want to see him do that with Lamont Roach. I want to see him flip that switch and just start going at Youngin.
That was
Because
one of the.
I know Youngin from DC, right? So like, okay, so Youngin from DC and Tank from Baltimore. Youngin can't go home and have some Baltimore nigga chumping him on television.
That's my point, Slim. I just said
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
whole.
Nah,
I
but
actually,
you wouldn't say it like that. You was being too
hey
nice,
Slim,
which is why I'm saying I hope Lamont Roach ain't too fucking nice. And
nah.
like, yo, it's
Yeah,
all sell this
I see what you're
motherfucking
saying.
fight.
I
Sell
see
this
what you're saying.
motherfucking fight, man.
Yeah, they gonna do that. They gonna do
Like,
that.
put on a show, man. We want
Because
to see the
I
show,
asked
man.
this.
This is casual boxing talk. We want to see the
That
show.
that interview was like a DC Baltimore interview. It wasn't no like a regional interview because I was real specific with the area. Like, come on, man, we really to be so close. It's different. We kind of real similar, to be honest. They say yo, we say mo. You know what I'm saying? They mess
Yeah,
with house, we mess with go
go in
go.
house. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
so
that. Yeah.
we like cousins that fight. We two cousins that fight.
So I was just saying, so I want to see that put on display. And all right, this is why I'm calling it a cherry pick, right?
Oh,
The reason I'm calling it a cherry pick is because if they would have put my man Gary Russell Jr. on that card, that's what it would be. That's what it would be.
I'm glad you
Gary
brought that
Russell would be
up.
going at Tank from the interview.
I brung
Gary
Gary
Russell
Russell
would be
up.
going at Tank neck from the first interview.
Time
From the
out, time
first
out,
interview, Gary
time
Russell
out, Slim.
would sell this fight.
Hey, Slim, I'm glad you brung his name up. I brung his name up to Lamont in that interview, right? Because
Uh-huh.
he had did the interview with Champside and basically saying that Tank ain't fighting the real dog from the area, right? So I posed Lamont with that question, right? Like, man, who the only champion in the area right now from DC? Lamont Rowe. When the last time Gary fought, man?
I hear all that. Me personally, would rather see Gary Russell Jr. and Tank. I'd rather see that. That should be a huge sale too. Like the press
Let
conference
me
should be
ask you.
lit.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something on that?
What's
Have
that?
you seen Gary make any moves to push him towards a Tank fight?
Man, we could do all that and say all
No,
that.
I'm serious. I'm
I'm
serious
talking,
with this.
yo. I
Cause
always introduce myself as Scooter Power, the casual boxing fan. So I'm the casual boxing fan. So I don't care about all this. What has he done to deserve the fight? Nigga,
no,
he
no, no, no,
deserved
no,
the
no.
fight
I didn't say what
because
he did to deserve the fight.
more people want to see that fight.
Of course they want to. Oh my
People want
God,
that
Slim.
you talk about having the city on fire. Gary Russell Jr. versus Javante Tank Davis. Gary Russell Jr. versus Javante Tank Davis
It would
sells
be
like
good. It
crazy.
would be good. It would be good from the speaking point of view.
It'll be good from all across the board. It'll make more money. It'll get more people watching. It'll be a bigger for the home area, for the home region. It'll be a bigger fight. Everything is bigger if it's Gary Russell Jr. Everything is like on a different level, bruh.
So you thinking of it now as a hard you thinking as a hardcore boxing fan right now.
As a
Because if
casual
you go out
boxing
here in
fan.
these streets, and you get put a picture up of Gary Russell Jr. Like they ain't gonna know who he is, man.
But if you go to boxing fans, people who are casuals, I bet you'll find a higher percentage of people who know who Gary Russell is opposed to who Lamont Roach is.
Oh yeah, okay.
More
If you're saying
people
it like
recognize Gary Russell Jr. than Lamont Roach Jr. And I mean like a lot more.
for now, until he fight Tank.
Until he fights. Gary Russell Jr. didn't have to fight Tank. Get that recognition. Because he's done more, his
Bruh,
name is out there more, and he's fought tougher competition.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I fucks with Gary and them, man, but they don't get the support here at home like you think they do. Bro, I was at Antoine's last fight, man. It was barely 200 people in there at the MGM. Straight up.
Man, you
That was
from
the same. That was
DC.
the same. Bro, I'm from DC. I was at the
Niggas from
MGM National
DC.
Harbor, the
They,
same card that had David Benavidez's brother, Antoine Russell, and it was barely
yeah,
200 people
yeah.
in there. And I went and sat up in the front third, one, two, three, fourth row of that fight. Because it was barely 200 people in there, man.
Okay.
That just telling you, man, the
That,
support
that,
not
that,
there like you think it is.
you talking about Gary Antoine Russell. I'm talking about Gary Russell Jr.
Again, I don't want to go too deep into that, man, because people, yeah, I'm gonna leave that one.
Gary Russell Jr., the same nigga, like, this nigga draws eyes to the screen. When he went to Tank's fight at the out there in Southwest DC, where was that fight at? In DC or Maryland?
It was Capital One, DC.
And when Gary Russell went there, he started a fight with Meek Mill and Gilly and all these niggas. Took attention all the way from the ring to these niggas. That's the type of
Not
personality.
really for half a second.
That's what happened though. Once people found out that these rappers was in it, these podcast niggas is in it, who was they talking to? It's Gary Russell Jr. Hyping that shit up. That's the energy. That's the energy he'll bring to the game, to this fight. It'll be a bigger fight with Gary, bro.
Bro, I'm not dealing with Gary with that shit, man. I went through that negotiations bullshit with him and Devin Haney. You remember that? I was all in the midst of it. Interviews, him, Bill, and all. I mean, I'm not doing that again, man. Because again, you got like Coach Calvin said, if you're really serious, you want a Tank fight, why didn't you never move up? You never moved up.
Because they didn't offer the Tank fight.
Don't matter. You should have put yourself
matters.
in the no, it does matter. You should have put yourself in the position.
Man.
When you had a chance to fight for Chet at the 130, to put yourself in the position, you didn't even want to do it. Slim. So I ain't trying to hear all that, man. How many
Put
times you
yourself
said
in
you was
position.
gonna
This nigga's
move
a
up
champion.
and it never happened. It never happened.
Did Lamont Roach Jr. put himself in position?
Yeah, obviously he did.
Exactly. Gary Russell was already a champion at 26. He was already in position.
How?
You say we want to fight, let's get it. The fight happens.
That ain't how it works, Slim. Yeah, you talking
how,
casual boxing, Dad. That ain't talking casual now.
Yes. And that is how it's worked like that the whole time.
Nah, Slim. Do you not remember that bullshit
Jamal
with him and
Charlo
Devin?
went up to 68 to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Say what?
Canelo said, let's make it happen. Jamal went up to 68 to fight Alvarez. Terrence Crawford moved up to 54. Like, they do that. When you say let's make the fight happen, it happens.
Again, what you just say? They decided to move up. Gary never did. Gary never decided to move up. That's the problem.
After they
That's the
said,
problem. That is the
after they
problem.
said, let's fight. After they said, let's fight, they moved up.
No, you put
Yes.
yourself. No, man. I
So
ain't trying to hear that.
how did Jamal Crawford get in position to fight Canelo? When he fights at 54 and Canelo fights at 68. It's 2 weight classes.
What? Say that again.
How did Jamal Crawford go from 54 to 68 to fight Canelo Alvarez? Because Canelo said, let's fight. And the fight happened. They could have did the same thing. Tank could have did the same thing to Gary Russell Jr. There wasn't Jamal Crawford got to put himself in position. He was already in position. He was
Say what you just said. Now, who
He
was
was a
Crawford?
champion
Hold
at
up.
54.
Who was
He
Crawford
was a
with? All
champion
right,
at
let's put this to
54.
bed now. Who was
Gary Russell
Crawford with?
Jr. was a
Crawford
champion
is with the
at
PBC, right?
26.
Is
He
he
was
with
a
the PBC?
champion at 26. He was already in position.
You're
But
not hearing what I'm saying.
when it comes to the brother Gary Russell Jr., you gotta you gotta be in position. No, bullshit. He already in position. All you gotta say is let's fight. He's already, people do that all the time. Move up, especially if they champions. Gary would have moved up, kept his belt
This
at
nigga
26
is
if
capping for
Tank said he
Gary.
want to
You
fight.
capping for Gary right now. Oh my God. My
What you
nigga's
talking
capping
about?
for Gary.
I'm using this as an example. I'm using, real talk. The same thing. Lamont Roach is
What
already in
the
position.
fuck?
So Gary Russell Jr. was already in position. Lamont
Did you not hear what I say? Lamont,
they didn't tell Lamont Roach to
time
come
out.
up and fight Burchechin. You know
Listen to
what I'm
what
saying?
I'm
They didn't
saying.
tell Lamont Roach you got to move up and earn your spot. But
Lamont ain't
Gary
also
Russell,
didn't
you
ask for
got
the
to do
fight
that.
either. He ain't asked for the fight either.
It don't matter.
He didn't ask for the fight either.
That don't matter.
It
Who
do
asked for the
matter.
fight?
It do matter.
That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. It's
It
all
do matter.
bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Stay quiet, humble yourself, and you might get a chance to get that fight with the
What
face
the
of
fuck?
boxing.
What the fuck? This is boxing. What the fuck is that? That's scared talk, bro. That's scared
Humble
talk.
yourself, shut the hell up, and you might get that fight.
Humble yourself. This is boxing. You don't humble yourself in boxing. You get humbled in the ring.
Well, this generation does.
You get humbled in the ring.
No. That's
You
the
don't humble
80s. That's
yourself
the
to
80s.
sell a fight.
No, that's the 80s, Slim. That's the 80s and 90s.
When does a humbleness? You don't sell a fight
You
being
heard
humble?
Charlo say it, humble yourself. Shut up, be quiet, and I might give you that opportunity for a fight.
That's fighting words right there. So I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's all bullshit. So I'm just saying that, I'm not gonna paint that picture like and that's another reason I would say it's a cherry pick. But Gary been inactive for so long. You feel me? That I'm gonna leave it at that. I said my piece on that, man. I said my piece on that, and
Man,
I'm a
Gary need
Tank
to
fan,
hire you straight up.
and I'm a
Straight up.
Tank fan.
Gary need to
I'm
hire
Tank
your
on
ass,
it.
Slim.
I got Tank knocking Gary Russell the fuck
Again,
out.
fuck with Gary. But sometimes, man, it's that bullshit, man. Hey, man, for real.
All right, so let me ask you now, right? Devin Haney. I see Bill Haney. Actually, timeout. Rewind. I saw Teofimo Lopez on
Oh,
fucking Instagram or Twitter telling Bud Crawford he's out shopping for bananas.
yo, Bud gonna smack the dog piss out of him. Man, Bud was like, man, I heard you good without the gloves, man. I'm trying to see you, man. He was like, man, give me your location, Slim. Bud
Okay,
wanted to put hands on him.
and this is after Cam called out Teofimo Lopez for calling niggas monkeys, right?
Facts.
Then so that's even worse. It's a triple down. It's like, nigga, I'm buying bananas. Oh man, Teofimo Lopez need to get his ass kicked.
Did you see Terrence Crawford give him the
In
finger?
the ring.
He did like this, like,
In the
I'm
ring.
coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You gonna have to see me.
In the ring.
I ain't one of them little chumps that you be talking to on a daily. Nigga, I am that dog, and I will smack the shit out you when I see you. I think he gonna pull a Caleb Plant on him, man. He
Okay,
gonna
so
roll
check
up
this
on
out.
he gonna
So check
roll up
this.
on T.O. and smack the crap out of him just like Charlo. I mean, just like Plant did Charlo, man.
Okay, so why wouldn't you do that? I mean, why would you do that when y'all both fighters and you can get paid to do that? He can get paid to do that.
Bud want that. He said, "Oh, I'm about that action." He want to see
So
him in the ring.
would that be a 47 or 54?
47.
It would
No.
have to be a
Oh,
54.
54. Yeah, you're right. I forget. But
You
yeah.
want to talk, you want to have all this banana talk, right?
Hey, but if
Oh,
you Bud though, if he seriously don't want to come to 40, would you try to kill yourself just to make 47 just to beat T.O. ass, man?
no. This is what you do, right? You present the contract. I want to fight you at 54. This is the split. Let's get it. You want to have all this banana talk? Let's go bananas in this bitch. It'll be the best move of T.O.'s career.
Man, man, he would beat him so bad, man. He'd change his name to Toby.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a beatdown. I'm not disagreeing with that. It'll be a
Beat
beatdown.
down. Bad beat down, man.
But I want to see it because of all this banana talk.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, all this fucking banana talk. It's time like you want to talk all so now before it was just shit talk, right? But now you tripling down on it. Now it's personal.
Yeah.
Now it's personal. And I gave him a pass for the first time because I was like, yo, Tank got the gorilla logo. You know what I'm saying? He got
Remember?
no
I even slid
yeah.
with it. I was like, man, I ain't got no problem with it. Tell take us over. But when he said Crawford, I was like,
Yeah, Crawford
Slim,
ain't got no monkey logo,
nah,
right?
nah.
And now he did it again. Again. So if he did it again, now, okay, now y'all gotta fight, right? So
Yeah,
if
they.
I'm Bud, I'm only gonna slap him after I present the contract and he turns it down.
I
Then
do
I'm
got one
slapping him.
issue. I do got one issue with Bud
What's that?
with that boots energy.
I agree.
I'm just saying. No offense. No, I don't want the Bud haters. Bud supporters get on me.
No,
But I
fuck
do have to
them.
question that. I have to question that. I
Fuck
see a
them.
lot of
No,
energy
he
towards
don't.
T.O., but I don't see that with Boots, man. I'm just being honest now.
He ain't got that. He ain't got that. But Boots never called him out his name, and Boots never insulted
Oh
him
yeah,
on.
true. True that.
Yeah.
True that.
So,
True that.
but maybe Boots should then, if this is what get this nigga to want to fight you.
But again, you trying to make somebody do something that ain't in their character, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
He ain't
think
gonna
so.
do it. Boots ain't gonna do that. Boots ain't gonna do that.
For a fighter like Boots, it's better for him. He should fucking leave 47 immediately and go where Bud's at, the 54,
We talked
and
about
grab
that.
belts.
Remember, we
Yeah,
said that. We said
yeah.
that. He should
He,
do
he,
that.
he should leave 47, go to 54, and start collecting belts. Right? That's how he going to call Bud out and make it look obvious that Bud is ducking him. Because it looked obvious to me that Bud is ducking Boots Ennis. And I got Boots, I got Bud Crawford
I
beating
went.
Boots Ennis.
I mean,
I got Bud in that fight.
oh,
I
you
got
got you
Bud.
got you got Bud in that fight.
Yeah, if Bud fights Boots Ennis, I got Bud. I got Terrence Crawford.
Oh, I'm going with the young lion in that joint. Yeah, I'm going with the young hungry lion in that one.
It'll be a good fight. I
It'll be a
got
good.
Bud.
I like it. I fucks with Bud. You know I fucks with Bud, man. He beat my man Spence. Lost my money with Spence. Spence still my man. Why he can't get a fight? I don't understand, man. I guess he done right now.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? Terrence Crawford ain't doing it. Because that fight will be a cash out fight. He either beats him up bad or beats him in a close fight, a dog
Who?
fight.
Who?
Terrence Crawford against Boots, right? Terrence Crawford will either beat Boots up really bad or it's going to be a dog fight that Terrence Crawford is going to come out victorious in, right? But at the same time, right? I'm looking at it and Terrence is saying it's no money in that fight, right? And the reason it's no money in the fight is because Boots Ennis isn't a big name. He's just now become big. So Terrence says he wants to go in and fight, get a name like Canelo. So that right there, yo, I think we just lost Cuzzo. You there, man? Yeah, that nigga froze up. Like the grandma, let's go to church meme. Yo, so all I'm saying is that it's obvious that Bud is ducking Boots. But it's not because he's scared of him. It's because he knows that's a cash out fight. He'll either beat him up real bad, meaning Bud will beat Boots up bad, which I don't think will happen, or Terrence Crawford will be in a dog fight that's going to take a lot out of him at 37, soon to be 38. So that means the Canelo fight probably won't happen if he takes the Boots in his fight. And he wants that big payday. He wants to cash out big. So that's how I see it going. All right, we live, we popping. What's in the chat? Oh, you back?
Man, my bad, Slim. I had to pay the bill. They cut me off. God. Had to go pay that bill real quick.
Yo, nigga, you had froze up like on the on that grandma I want to go to church meme and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I was basically wrapping it up, saying that Bud is ducking Boots, right? But not because he's scared, because he knows it's possibly a cash out fight. And he won't have nothing left for the Canelo fight if he fights Boots, which means he misses out on that big payday.
That'd be a hell of a fight, man. I would love that fight.
It would be. I gotta be in a dog fight. It either be a dog fight or a beatdown.
Now on that one, man, I got to roll with Boots, man. You know, I'm close with Bozy and them, man. So I got to roll with Boots on that one.
Man, you don't be giving your unbiased opinion, man.
Huh? I just said the young lion can get him.
You be saying you got to roll with him because you cool with him.
Oh, well, I guess it came out wrong. I still feel like he can do that, even if we wasn't cool. You know what I mean?
Yo, okay.
Even if we wasn't cool, I would still have. I still feel the young lion can do it, man.
Like I say, it'll be a dog fight. It'll definitely be a dog fight.
Yeah, like I said, the only fight I'm not doing a prediction on is the Lamont Tank. Like I said, I'm way too cool with both, man. I mess with both to the utmost.
Hey, yo, man. So I got a homie that's arguing with me about something. It's kind of boxing, but it's on the fantasy realm, right? I got a homie that's arguing with me about hypothetical fight: a prime Mike Tyson versus a prime Bruce Lee. Right?
Oh,
and I wanted to bring homie on, but I can't bring more than one guest at a time on here. So who would you have in that, man? Because I'm gonna talk with this nigga about that later.
Shit, you said Tyson, Bruce Lee? Shit, give me
Prime.
Bruce.
Oh, time out. I don't think you heard me correctly.
Bruce Lee.
I said prime for prime.
Bruce Lee.
Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. Did you see when Bruce Lee punch you in your chest and your damn heart look like it's about to stop?
Okay, so time out, man. What movie was that in? Yo, what movie was that?
No, this was real life. You ain't hear about his stories of him fighting on the streets of San Francisco, whooping ass, man.
Who was he fighting on the streets of San Francisco?
Hey, man. Whoever he fighting on the street, man, I'm taking Bruce.
Okay, over Mike. All right, Mike Tyson was fighting in the streets of New York.
Hey, man, but Bruce kick. Mike don't kick right. Mike don't kick right.
What are you talking about? So what you think Mike is going to have to wear boxing gloves?
No, I said he don't kick right.
I mean, we don't know.
Man, Bruce Lee would kick the living shit out his leg and he gonna drop. Oh my God, that's it.
Bruh, Mike Tyson, right? All right, let's do the simple shit, right? You bringing up street fights, right? Let's bring up street. I have never seen anybody Bruce Lee was in a street fight with, right? Who have you seen that was in a street fight? But
you heard the stories. You heard the stories.
Who have you seen that was in a street fight with Mike Tyson?
Mitch Green.
Mitch motherfucking Green. I ain't got Bruce Lee beating Mitch Green.
That Bruce will beat Mitch.
All right, so all right, now let's do the physical shit, right? Mitch Green, 6'4", 250 pounds.
And a kick to the nuts will send him to hell.
Nigga, a slap would decapitate Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee couldn't beat Mitch Green. You seen Mitch Green's face after Mike Tyson beat his ass?
Man, Bruce can do that with a couple of times.
Nigga, The Avengers assembled on this nigga
Man. What the hell
grill.
is you talking about?
Avengers assembled on this nigga's grill, bruh. Tyson fucked that man up.
Bruce will
Like,
do
yo,
it too.
imagine if Tyson hit Bruce Lee like that.
He ain't touching Bruce Lee.
He's having a brain hemorrhage, bruh.
Who?
Mike Tyson hits Bruce Lee like that. Bruce Lee has a brain
He
hemorrhage.
ain't gonna touch Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee hits the ground and starts having a seizure
No, Bruce
immediately.
Lee gonna hit the ground with that split and catch him in the nuts. And then
What movie
do
was
a
that
windmill.
in?
Then he gonna windmill his leg and knock the leg down, and then man, that's a wrap.
Nigga, what movie was that in?
This the streets. This Bruce Lee in the
Bruce
streets.
Lee in the streets?
Bro,
Nah.
that's the stories of Bruce Lee in the
Over
streets.
Mike Tyson. So Mike
Yeah.
Tyson, 5'10", 225 pounds of pure dynamite. Prime Mike Tyson. The same nigga who been in street fights, prison fights, right? The same nigga who was like always, everybody he stepped into the ring with was bigger than him. Mike Tyson was knocking out niggas who were always 40 pounds heavier.
Didn't he lose that fight in prison?
Niggas.
Allegedly.
Speed, agility, power. Mike Tyson, bruh. This is ridiculous. Didn't Bruce Lee get beat up by a stuntman?
Man, Bruce Lee is breaking
Bruce Lee got beat
steel.
up by a stuntman.
He breaking concrete. Man, he gonna break that jaw, man.
Bruce Lee got beat up by some white boy. In that Tarantino movie, right? When he had Bruce Lee getting slammed into the car door.
Man, that was a
really
movie.
Happened.
That was a movie.
So are all Bruce Lee's fights.
Nah.
That really happened. That was based on a true story.
They was lying.
That was based
man.
on a true story. They
Go
gave
get that book
the
on Bruce
stuntman's
Lee.
name.
Go get that book on Bruce Lee, man.
Didn't some Chinese dude break this nigga's back?
Who?
Bruce Lee got his back broke.
Man, now you lying. You lying now, dog. Why you telling that man on Bruce Lee
Did you see the movie The Life of Bruce Lee? Did you see the part when the Shaolin, there was niggas in China that was like, yo, man, we don't like you spreading all our secrets. We're going to bring somebody over here to shut you up. So they had a duel, right? Dude broke Bruce Lee's back.
That's a lie.
Bruce had to heal himself. That's when real talk.
I know what you got that from.
That's when he had.
That's the Dark Knight.
That's when he came up with the book, The Tower Jeet Kune Do.
That's the Dark Knight. When he got thrown in that hole and he broke his back when Bane broke his back. You thinking about Dark Knight, man?
No, they based that off of what the stories about Bruce Lee.
Nigga, that's Dark Knight.
His back broke, bruh. So you telling me Mike Tyson?
Batman got his back broke by Bane.
So all right, now time out, right? Now you talking about also you was mentioning punches to the nuts and kicks to the knee, right? So we talking a no holds barred fight, right?
In the streets. We staying in the streets.
Bruce Lee getting mopped.
Hell no.
Bruce Lee getting mopped. All right, so let's keep looking at Tyson's opponents. Evander Holyfield got
and don't let him get them nunchucks in his hand.
Evander Holyfield got fists like cinder blocks and a head like a Chevy truck. Tyson bit this man's ear off and spit it out. Imagine what he'll do to Bruce Lee in a no holds barred fight.
Bruce Lee will kick his ear off.
Man, what movie is this? Like, all physics. If we were to go to fight science, bro, they would agree
that's
with
what I'm saying. The power of his leg with that torque. He was sleep Mike Tyson, man.
It's no way sleep. Mike Tyson is getting hit on the chin by niggas that weigh 260 pounds.
But they ain't got the punching power of Bruce Lee.
When did Bruce Lee get more punching power than a heavyweight boxer?
He's sleeping everybody.
Okay, so this is a perfect example of the power of movies, right? And when myth becomes greater than reality, right? It's niggas out here who really believe that Bruce Lee hits harder than a heavyweight boxer.
Man, yes. I don't care what you, man. I don't see some wild, man.
Take that hoodie off, man. Take that hoodie off, man. What that hoodie say, man?
Hey.
What that hoodie say, man?
Hey, can I tell that story?
You got Bruce Lee hitting harder than a heavyweight boxer?
I hate telling this story, but do you remember when I went to the to the joint in College Park? The Muay Thai joint?
Yeah.
Did you expect that old dude to do that?
Dude, you was a teenage kid against a veteran who studies martial arts, right? So he basically took this young punk into the office and slapped him around. Do you think it would be that easy for him to do that to a prime Mike Tyson?
I think that old dude would
Are
whip
you
Mike
comparing
Tyson.
yourself to a prime Mike Tyson? How old were you? 15? Are you comparing us?
I was cut
You
up
was
and big at that
16, nigga.
time, man.
You was 60. So you
I was
comparing?
prime. I was
So
prime.
so you comparing the Chinese? What was he from China? Where was he from?
Nah, he was one of them Asian spots. I don't want to
So you
disrespect her.
comparing a little Asian dude who slapped around a 16-year-old kid to a
Man, that was a
prime
killing
Mike
machine.
Tyson?
He had a flashback like he was like he must have went back to war on my ass up in there.
Mike Tyson, who been in fights in fucking 5x9 prison cells with niggas. Mike Tyson would have hurt that dude, man. If it's no holds barred street fight shit, and
Man, Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee
The
what?
same nigga,
With kick
Mike Tyson,
combinations to the
the
ribs,
same
to the
nigga
leg.
with the stomach to bite a man's ear off and spit it out in a no holds barred street fight. A nigga who's seen the worst of the worst. And you got this 135-pound Chinese dude hitting harder than a heavyweight and beating his ass. Impossible. Impossible, my nigga.
Shit.
Impossible.
Shit.
What
Did you see Enter the Dragon?
I seen all Bruce Lee's movies, man. None of that should have
He
happened
was
in
doing
real
the
life.
same thing in the streets. In
None
the
of that should
streets,
have
he was
happened in
doing
real
the
life.
same thing.
So in the streets, Bruce Lee was about to get jumped, and niggas encircled him and fought him one at a time.
He just whooped them all.
In the streets, niggas gathered a circle around Bruce Lee and said, "We're gonna fight this nigga one at a time." That really happened? That really happened?
Yes, nigga, yes.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, man.
That's my story. I'm sticking to.
This is ridiculous. This whole conversation is ridiculous, man.
Man,
So
you took it there. You took it there.
Mike Tyson.
I don't even know how we talking about Mike Tyson and Bruce
Mike
Lee
Tyson,
anyway.
Heavyweight champion of the world, right? What championships has Bruce Lee won?
Man, he did shit. You know, he don't need no belt.
Championship, bro. He won a dance championship. He was the Cha-Cha champion of China.
Man, he from the Wu-Tang. Man, he from the Shaolin Temple, man. Come on, man. Don't do that man like that. Don't do that man like that.
So, all right, so I'm telling the homie Jay. So, Jay, I hope you're watching this, right? I just proved for a fact that entire argument is ridiculous.
Bullshit, because Jay would have to put that joint, show them kicks to the nuts, the breaking of the fibula, tibia bone, because he's gonna break that bone in his leg.
So Bruce Lee is going to
because you got to break the leg down and get him down, because you know he got that punching power. Break them legs first.
Who's 5 inches taller and 100 pounds heavier.
So that's perfect for Bruce Lee. You right at his leg. You right at his leg.
So you telling me in a no holds barred fight with a dude who was heavyweight champion of the world, fought in prison, fought in the streets, right? One of the hardest punches in boxing history, who will bite your ear off in the ring, so who can only imagine what he'll do in a street fight, in a no holds barred fight against a 5'5", 135-pound movie star who's a dance champion.
I mean, since you putting it like that, man, I don't know, man, but he ain't that. I don't know who you describing. Person I'm talking about.
Bruce Lee.
Nah, the person I'm talking about.
Bruce Lee is 5'5", 135 pounds, right?
Whoops ass.
Whips ass in the movies. He's a movie star.
And why you keep talking about the movies? He just did that to make money.
He's a movie star, right? And the only championship he's won was a dance championship.
What dance championship?
The Cha-Cha, specifically the Cha-Cha. Bruce Lee won a championship for the Cha-Cha.
You know way too much about that.
Mike Tyson. No, I'm a Bruce Lee fan. That's how I know what I'm talking about.
Then you should know Bruce Lee should whoop his ass.
I know that's how Bruce Lee's going to lose. Like, I read the Tower Jeet Kune Do. He's a brilliant fighting philosopher, but if we're talking about actual practical fighting, no holds barred, against a guy who's 5 inches taller, 100 pounds heavier, with way more grimy fighting experience, who's taking blows from many a fight from people 40 pounds heavier than him, that hit way harder than Bruce Lee.
Wasn't Mitch Green? He was toe up at the time, wasn't
He was toe up after Mike got off that ass.
he?
He was literally toe the fuck up. Like I said, bro, it looked like he got jumped
How
by
you
the Justice
comparing
League.
Mitch Green to Bruce Lee?
Mitch Green is 6'5",
Bruce Lee would beat Mitch
265
Green. He would beat Mitch
pounds.
Green.
Bruce Lee get the shit beat
He
out of
would
him
give
by
him a
Mitch Green,
windmill
bro.
kick to the head, man. He'd be knocked out.
Mitch Green, high on Love Boat, coming at Bruce Lee. Ain't feeling no
See, why you
pain.
gotta put the Love Boat factor into it? Anybody on Love Boat, man, you can't stop them.
Guess what? He was high on Love Boat, or Angel Dust, as they call it up in New York,
When he
when he
fought
Mike Tyson. Yes.
You lying. You lying.
You didn't see Mike tell the story. You didn't see Mitch Green tell the story. He was high off Angel Dust.
What?
Yes, and
I
still got
might,
his ass beat. And
I
still,
might, have to,
this
I
nigga
might
was
have to
on Love
reconsider.
Boat.
I take that back. I take it back. Fuck that. I take
That
that.
nigga
We know
was
how
on
people on
Love
boat
Boat,
are
bro.
in the city.
Yeah.
We know how people on boat are. They like Superman. Hell no. If he did that to Mitch Green on boat,
Yes.
I got Mike over Bruce. I'm sorry. I changed it. We went
Yeah.
all the way around the world just to get back to the point. I got Mike over Bruce.
Okay, so Mitch Green on Love Boat against Bruce Lee. Who you got?
Who?
Mitch Green on Love Boat against Bruce Lee. Who you got?
That's what I said. I got Mitch. Anybody on boat, I'm taking anybody. We seen the results of that, man. We seen it.
Yeah.
Boat.
Real. That's real.
I'm going with the
Hey,
boat
yo,
head.
Nicole P. Is this Nicole in the house? Is that my sister?
That's Nicole.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh shit. We got family in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Shout out to Nicole P. Hey, yo, let's drop this ridiculous topic, right? Yeah, exactly. Because my man Righteous One is real, bro. Is real. Bruce Lee going to sleep fighting Mike. That's a fact, man.
Yeah, we just had to end this wild conversation on some fantasy bull, man, because
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And
but
yo,
like I
shout
said,
out to answer Bodywork Boxing, I think Bacoli is legit. And I'd like to see him fight a Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury?
Martin Bacoli.
I know him, but Tyson Fury?
I want to see him fight Tyson Fury.
I mean,
I like Tyson Fury, man.
you think he's still good?
Yeah, I think he's still good. I mean, he can box. He got legitimate skills.
No, I'm saying now. You still feel that way after his last fight?
Usyk didn't damage him. Usyk beat him.
Yeah,
It wasn't like no Errol Spence beat down.
No, what I mean, you remember how I always talk about when they get comfortable, when they making that money, do you really want to get back and train and do all that? You get comfortable.
I'd like to see it, man. Yeah, Fury can beat Zing, man. Shout out to Bodywork Boxing. I got Fury over Zing. Or Ziang.
See, John Chase had to come in here with that bullshit, man. We ain't talking about none of that bullshit.
Hey, man, you gonna vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Yeah, vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. I could care less.
I'm nonpartisan.
I could care less.
Yeah, Democrats, Republicans, Independents is all up in this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, we ain't gonna block him though. He gonna be what he be. That's your man. I got it, John Chase. That's your man. All right,
Well, go to another channel with that, man. We talking boxing and Bruce Lee and whatever the fuck.
Yo,
not Trump and Kamala. Shit, I don't give a damn.
But yo, hold on. Who you got though? Tyson Fury against Jiang.
Tyson.
Yeah. I think just because Jiang beat Deontay Wilder, I'm not. I mean, like he beat a broke up, busted, burnt out Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah, like it's time for Wilder to retire. He should never box again.
But he gonna keep making that money on Riyadh season.
Yeah, but he's a heavyweight boxer, man. I don't want to see this man keep taking them headshots.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them headshots is real. It's real up there. That's why Bruce Lee would find that out the hard way if he ever fought Mike Tyson in a street fight. Them heavyweight hits are real.
Why you keep bringing that up? I'll be back. Oh.
Now I'm bringing that up because I got a homie who's arguing me to death about that. Like this nigga really believed that ridiculous shit. All right,
Say
so
what?
that's a
What?
50-50 fight, body work. Cole against Jiang. I got that being a 50-50 fight. I couldn't call that one.
So you gonna tune into that Tank fight or what, man?
Yeah, I'm tuning into it. It's Tank. I want to see a knockout. We watch Tank to see the knockouts, and he always delivers. It's
This
gonna
gonna
be
be a good
another
one.
knockout. It's gonna be another knockout. Hold up, you gotta say that out loud, man. For the
I'm
people who
hoping
couldn't
not.
hear.
I don't want to see my youngin get knocked out, man. I don't want to see my youngin get knocked out, man.
You
I
tell you
want
this
to see
is the
a
best.
bomb. I want to see a bomb fight.
Gonna be the
Great
best sleep of
action.
his life, man. He's gonna have the best rest of his life, man. He's gonna wake up more famous, with more money in his pocket for him and the fam. He's gonna get more money on the next
Let
fight.
me ask you something.
It's gonna be
How
the
would
best
his?
sleep of his life.
Let me ask you this in a different scenario for real. What if he did something, did the impossible, man, that people don't think he can do, man? He beat a Tank Davis. No, let's say he knocks out a Tank Davis. What would that do for his career?
That I mean, like I would think like we quantum jumped into another dimension where all of a sudden Tank don't got a chin and this nigga has power. I think like we're somewhere different. I know like I'm not in the conscious realm.
But
You know what I'm saying?
say you get sometimes you get caught with that punch and it hit you at that right spot.
Dudes left. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you an honest assessment of Lamont Roach Jr. His best punch is that left hook, and that joint is sharp and fast, right? And I seen him hit niggas square with that shit several times during the fight.
See how I
Niggas who
caught
don't got
Hector
a
with that
chin,
shit.
niggas who don't got a chin nowhere near the level of a Gervonta Davis. How is this nigga gonna knock out Tank? Impossible. It's not possible.
First of all, just see, there you go putting words in him. I said, if he could do this,
He
how would
can't.
this change?
It's physically impossible. I'm talking about the laws of physics won't allow it.
Why not?
He's got a on the money left hook, right? That he's hit people with square on the chin,
He going up,
flush.
he going up 5 extra pounds, right? You ain't got to worry about really cutting at that point. He ain't really cutting nothing.
Okay.
Gonna be nice and
Okay.
full.
We could
I would come to the weigh-in, eat some
we
ice
could
cream.
cut
I'll
the
eat a
shit.
burger or something at the weigh-in, man.
Man, we could cut the shit. There's no way in hell this nigga's knocking out Tank. Like it's impossible. Drugs. Okay, so the answer would be drugs. Like even if this nigga
See Nicole right. There she go. It could happen. Buster slept Mike.
okay, so to go back, we were talking earlier about Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee, right? We're talking heavyweight boxers. Buster Douglas was like 6'5", 6'6", 270 pounds when he fought Mike. Mike Tyson was offered like a 4-night orgy in Japan, hanging with Bobby Brown, doing blow
Had
and
gonorrhea
smashing.
allegedly.
Yeah. So Mike Tyson was doing blow binging with Bobby Brown, right? Burning and banging 10 bitches at the same time a night. And he went in there high to fight Buster Douglas and still put up a good fight until Buster knocked out his mouthpiece.
Yeah, he took 10 seconds looking for the mouthpiece. I think if he would have just got back up, he probably would have beat the count. He was worried. He was too busy looking for the mouthpiece. If you look at the video.
Hey, you still there?
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm froze up on my screen. Somebody trying to call me.
Yeah, well, go out and come back in.
Yeah, somebody tried to hit me, man. I'm frozen on my screen.
Go out and come back in.
Now the podcast gonna drop if I go
out. Well, we ending this, y'all. We
out.
out.
We're gonna end it on that. We're gonna end it on that.
Yo.
All right, peace. Scooter Power, the casual boxing fan.
Hey man, we catch y'all later tonight.